Big holidays like Thanksgiving mean big operations for the military. Lucas Tomlinson at the Pentagon looks at how America's heroes are serving and celebrating far from home.
For troops deployed to South Korea, Thanksgiving comes at a time of increased tension on the peninsula, a reminder of all the dangers facing hundreds of thousands of U.S. troops deployed in harm's way, missing loved ones back home, all part of the sacrifice this holiday season. More than 200,000 pounds of turkey, beef, ham, and shrimp, weighing more than a B-2 stealth bomber, will be served to U.S. service members in Afghanistan, Iraq, Kuwait, and Jordan, with tens of thousands of cookies and cakes for dessert. Happy Thanksgiving! Aboard U.S. warships at sea, months of planning ensures each sailor enjoys a taste of the Thanksgiving feast.
Hi, I'm Tech Sergeant James Lewis, deployed at Al Udeid Air Base, Qatar, and I'd like to wish all my family and friends back in Grand Coteau, Louisiana, a happy Thanksgiving. Exit 11. I love you all, and I'll see you all soon. Go Saints!
In hotspots like Syria and Somalia, what's clear is the number of troops celebrating Thanksgiving is on the rise. Following huge gains against ISIS in Iraq and Syria, the Pentagon has shifted its focus to Somalia, launching its first airstrikes against ISIS fighters there earlier this month. The U.S. military doubling the number of strikes from a year ago, after receiving new authorities from the Trump administration. There are now more than 500 U.S. troops on the ground in Somalia, up from just 24 in 2014. The Pentagon denies operations are increasing.
I do not believe necessarily there's a ramp up. It's just the density of targets is such that now there's some opportunities to do those strikes. I would not associate that with a build-up, as you're calling it. I think it's just the flow of forces in and out as different organizations come in that might be sized a little differently.
While Americans spend Thanksgiving around the table, the U.S. military is conducting airstrikes in 6 countries around the world: Libya, Somalia, Yemen, Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, the number of bombs dropped there has doubled from a year ago, as 3,000 additional American soldiers have arrived, 14,000 now on the ground, a level not seen since 2014. 2 days ago, the Pentagon announced it killed more than 100 al-Qaeda-linked fighters in Somalia in a massive airstrikes, and more evidence that things are ramping up for the U.S. military in Africa. Mike?
Lucas Tomlinson live at the Pentagon with an important reminder of the service and sacrifice of our brave Americans. Lucas, thanks very much.